Hello, people, and welcome back to Ghost of Tsushima with Bob, your host. Well, after the whole samurai thing, we're back with Sensei Ishikawa, and we're going to do the first few missions of his storyline here.
Sakai!
It is optional, but I don't know. He's basically a main character, so we might as well.
Sensei, any word on Tomoe?
Yes, but I'm not sure you are ready for her.
You make her sound like a demon.
That's not far off the mark. Tomoe is fearless. She is not samurai, but she is a born killer.
I know the type.
No, you do not.
Sounds dangerous. You know, the more I get told about this Tomoe, the less I really feel he should have started training her.
Come,
Where are we headed?
an archery range. The locals are Mongols training there. I suspect Tomoe was with them.
If Tomoe is truly fearless, she'd make a useful ally.
The starving leopard is fearless too.
Leopards can't master your way of the bow.
Let it go, Sakai. You will never join us.
The best way to rid yourself of an enemy is to befriend them.
Which is what the Mongols have done.
For now, we could change that.
You saw what she did to the prisoners at Fort Nakayama. That was no mistake. That was a choice. And not the first time she's made it.
We don't know it was her fault.
You don't. I do.
Again, come on, old man, you gotta tell me what's going on here. I love the rain. It's so beautiful.
You have to climb to get there.
Sure you can make it, Sensei?
What are you waiting for, Sakai?
You need a hand, Sensei?
Not bad, Sakai.
You said the only way up was
Wait,
to
what?
climb.
No. I said you had to climb. It's good exercise. Arrows, Mongol and Japanese.
If they were here, they're long gone.
We might pick up their trail by the practice target.
There is no target.
Near that watchtower.
Not bad, Sensei.
Find out where they went. Move it, Sakai.
Yeah, you could get some serious range on longbows. Obviously, I don't know all that much about Japanese archery, but yeah, no, old school longbows, you could fire a fairly decent distance, at least using English ones.
How many Mongols is Tomoe training?
Get some new wood.
A severed head.
Nasty.
Used for target practice. Sensei! Mongols here!
Ooh! Kill the dog. We're in water stance.
Sensei! Need some help!
Hey! Perfect.
Good work, Sakai.
Resting your bow arm, Sensei?
Observing your response to an ambush.
Okay.
You knew those Mongols were still here.
Yes.
You didn't think to mention it?
If you can't handle a few Mongols, what good will you be against Tomoe?
This is war, not a test.
And how many wars have you fought? I'll test you as I see fit.
I can see why Tomoe attacked you.
Now, where did she go, Sakai?
I'll look around. A lot of tracks. A dozen men, maybe more.
Follow the trail.
I like Ishikawa. He doesn't give a fuck.
If we catch her, do not wait for me. Attack and keep moving, or you'll die.
Do you plan to use your bow this time?
If we find her,
And if not,
can you take a dozen enemy soldiers without me?
if I must.
Good answer.
You know, it's pretty lucky that soldiers always go down roads and never just off into the grass, because I wouldn't be able to see if they did. Ooh.
Look at them,
They're practicing what Tomoe taught them.
murdering the innocent.
Let's take them out. Yes. I suppose you'll start executing the prisoners. Nasty business. Oh! That was easy. Kunai, kunai. And some peasants. How didn't he notice me?
Did you see a Japanese woman with these Mongols?
I couldn't believe it. She was giving them orders.
What did she say?
Something about the sensei. And the hot springs. That's all I heard, my lord. Forgive me.
Ooh, let's get some supplies. Oh, that's not good.
I taught a monster how to hunt.
They heard Tomoe giving orders to the Mongols. She mentioned Hiyoshi Springs.
She's just getting started. Sakai, the way you fight, it's not your uncle's way, and it's not mine.
We've never faced an enemy like this. I do what I must to defeat them.
A samurai is a guardian, not a killer who darts around like a thief.
You didn't see Komoda.
I've seen enough. I know it was brutal, but I won't train another monster.
I know. I won't let that happen.
If Tomoe is going after Hiyoshi Springs, I need to prepare. So do you. I'll see you at my dojo, Sakai.
Okay. So he doesn't like... He doesn't like my stealthy ways either. But on the other hand, He's like, okay, it seems to be working. I like that. I get that. Charm of efficiency. 15% increase to knocking and reload speed. Ooh, that's good. Yeah, let's go with that. I tend to use my bow fairly commonly, so that's always useful. Right.
Good move.
Back to the dojo. I think we can just ride. I'll probably cut it out though. Alright. Alright, and we're back. There's Sensei Ishikawa. Okay, yeah, he's down here.
Sakai,
Any news of Tomoe?
travelers have been shot dead on the roads in and out of Yoshi Springs. People are afraid to leave or deliver supplies.
You think that's her doing?
A few archers at strategic points can isolate a whole town.
A tactic of yours when you were Clan Nagao's archery master.
Tomoe was a good student.
Too good. We're fighting your own reflection.
We will turn that to our advantage.
Yeah, that's the thing. You don't want to use a strategy against the person who invented it, because the person who invented it knows its weaknesses.
Come.
How do you propose we find these archers?
We think like Tomoe. We want to control movement in and out of Yoshi Springs. Where do we put archers?
Oh.
It would be smart to control the main entrance into town.
People already avoid the main road. Archers there would be wasted.
That path behind the inn.
No. Poor cover, no clear lines of sight. You want to cover the largest territory with the fewest archers.
Hmm.
A handful of men could shut down the road to the coast.
Yes.
Okay.
I would want someone looking over the bridge into town.
Oh, hey! Sorry about that, fellows. I forgot that a friend of mine was... Oh, hey, sorry about that, fellows. I forgot that a friend of mine was coming over. Let's try this again, shall we? And
That path behind the inn.
No. Poor cover, no clear lines of sight. You want to cover the largest territory with the fewest archers.
alright, chill out, Ishikawa. It's really foggy, I can't see
A
anything.
handful of men could shut down the road to the coast.
Yes.
I would want someone looking over the bridge into town.
So would I.
If I could see...
The road south runs along a high ridge. Perfect place to rain down arrows.
Tomoe would agree. There's hope for you. Let's go hunting.
Hey!
What else did you teach Tomoe?
I held back nothing.
Including why you left Clan Nagao?
That's no secret. It was time to retire, and the hot springs suited me.
Why did you keep teaching, or you would
You
never
would never
retire?
willingly retire.
I see. So what's your explanation?
My uncle said you became close to a commoner, and Lord Nagao was forced to cover it up.
Your uncle has an interesting sense of humor.
You weren't forced out?
A samurai always has a choice.
Or do you regret giving up a warrior's life?
Mastery of the bow is mastery of oneself. That is the only victory worthy of a samurai. The rest is noise.
Ah. Okay, I can get with that. I can understand that. You know, I reckon there's a lot of people who go their entire lives without, like, probably getting why they do stuff without thinking stuff through. And I think that's, well, I think it's a terrible shame. I've met a lot of people that just sort
We're
of
getting
do
close.
stuff.
Eyes open.
I've met a lot of people who just do stuff without really putting any thought into it. Just because, you know, almost on instinct. And I think that's a failure of how we teach people. Or how we've sort of learnt to teach people. Ooh. Let's take a look around. I can't see anyone. It's too fucking foggy. Oh, we've got to return to the...
Innocent travelers, murdered.
Let's help their killers follow them across the Sansu River.
Where are you? Come on, Mongolians. Oh, I suppose it must be up there then. Ah, there he is. Does he have any arrows? No, no arrows. Ooh. Jump in here. Yes, to the other areas. Well, it's like he said, they'll have been spread out across around this.
All those innocents dead. Tomoe has thrown everything away. Betrayed her people.
She is a traitor because the Mongols offer power, wealth, status. Things denied her by birth.
Tomoe knew she was born to a lower station than she deserved.
Now you're being too kind.
Kindness can be useful, even to a warrior.
Who told you that? Sun Tzu?
My uncle. And he didn't tell me. He showed me. Mercy creates a debt.
Your uncle showed mercy to people who pose no danger to him. A safe bet.
Ah, round this way. But as I was saying, yeah, it's like they said. They'll have posted people all around the town, archers, to stop people.
Ambush!
I can't see the enemy. Ah, here they are. Aha! There.
One more snake nest to find. Come.
Yes, it'll be up at the,
How did Tomoe become your student?
She showed up at my dojo with her father's makeshift hunting bow and refused to leave.
You didn't turn her away.
I tried, but she sank arrow after arrow into my targets. I'd never seen talent like hers.
She must have had training.
Her form was wrong. Would have been useless in a real fight. But she had no fear of missing a shot. She never hesitated.
A warrior spirit.
No. The killers. I didn't see until it was too late.
Ugh. Well, like I said, you may have noticed a certain theme to dialogue with Ishikawa. He spends a lot of time talking about the past, reminiscing, and ruminating over what he believes he's done wrong. Now, obviously, so far we only have his side of the story to go off of, but even based on what he's been saying, I don't think Tomoe was nearly as obvious as he seems to think she was. Oh, piss.
Send your best warrior.
Hey. Let's go. Aha. Ooh. Are there any more of them? Yes, there are.
Sensei Ishikawa! You know the name Ishikawa? I do. I have message.
Speak.
Sensei, all of Hiyoshi Springs will beg for mercy, like the victims of Hironori now. Silence!
Ooh. Again, something from the past come to impact the present.
Hironori Nagao. Didn't he die fighting bandits?
It was decades ago.
He was reputed to be a great archer. Did he study with you?
No. Tomoe is spreading lies.
There's a seed of truth.
She wants us to doubt each other. We are all that stands between Hiyoshi Springs and a bloodbath.
Then we stand together.
We'll plan the town's defense at my dojo. Meet me there and be ready to fight.
You're a good horse, Nobu.
A lot of mysteries here, not many answers. I expect we'll learn more about this Hironori Nagao as time goes on. Oh, an increased arrow damage. Nice. Alright. Well, let's give this next mission... I think this is the last of Sensei Ishikawa's missions. At least here in this starting area.
Hasta no.
There he is. Ah,
Sakai,
the way of the bow.
we must deal with Tomoe's threat against Yoshi Springs before it's too late.
I don't understand the fixation on the town.
I was born there. Destroying it proves her worth to the Mongols, and humiliates me.
But the terrain works in our favor. 2 skilled archers can hold off hundreds.
Or we allow the Mongols to take it. Tomoe wins a victory and lets her guard down. Then we strike.
Sacrifice Hiyoshi Springs for Tomoe.
The sacrifice is worth it.
Tomoe
Is
would
it?
agree, Sensei.
See?
Fine, Sakai. She will attack from the north. We should focus our efforts there.
Scout elevated positions, place arrows, and...
Listen. Did you hear that? 1 arrow, 1 death.
One thing I think is kind of cool is how when you kill someone with a mythic technique like the Heavenly Strike, the wind just goes mental.
If the point was to kill us, she would have sent more men.
Or the point was not to kill, but to delay.
Hiyoshi Springs. The attack is starting.
Oh, let's
This
go!
way.
Gotta leg it.
If I fall today, promise me you will keep hunting Tomoe.
I promise, Sensei.
She knows you're my student. Your death will destroy my legacy.
Your way of the bow will survive with me. Where will Tomoe strike?
In the back town, near the waterfalls, the most vulnerable point.
If we get there before the Mongols, we can prepare a defense, but it won't be easy.
It never is.
That's the I suppose this is the trick with teachers fighting students. They both know each other's strategies and tricks so well. It
You
becomes...
two, come here!
What is it, my lords?
It becomes an exercise in
Mongols are heading for
improvisation.
Hiyoshi Springs.
Gather everyone at the inn and stay out of sight. We will deal with them.
Yes, my lords.
Good sight lines over here. The Mongols won't be able to flank us. We don't have much time. What can we use to our advantage? Not many options.
We'll exploit the ones we have. Hornets' nests.
Excellent distraction.
Hornet nests are really
Those
useful.
barrels could do some damage. Dry grass. Lure the Mongols in.
We'll make sure you have flaming arrows. Take these flaming arrows. And try not to burn yourself or me.
Oh, yes, please. Flaming arrow. With the half bow, ignites enemies, cloth, and dry grass.
Don't get in
Lovely.
my way, Sensei.
Get ready. The Mongols will be here soon.
They're getting closer.
Good. Let's demonstrate the way of the bow for them.
Okay, hold on this. I just quickly need to stick the charm on that increases arrow damage.
They're coming downhill.
Oh,
One arrow, one death, Sensei.
come on.
Not bad, Sakai.
I'm ready for more.
So are they. Coming down the main road.
I've got them.
Oh no, I need to heal.
No sign of Tomoe.
So come. More on the way. Help them cross the river.
Ooh. Gotta keep going, gotta keep going. Pick up the arrows.
It's over.
Whew.
For now.
I'm sitting a fair way away from the telly, so my archery skills aren't exactly what they might otherwise be.
Oh, there she is,
That's Tomoe?
burning the Nagao banner.
We can catch her.
She'll be long gone by the time we get there.
She's a coward.
No. She's mocking me. She knows the last student I trained before her was Hironori Nagao.
You said he wasn't your student. Which is it?
Time for the truth, old man.
I was young, prideful, callous. Hironori learned from my example. He led a rebellion to seize the clan and lost, but only after butchering Lord Nagao's best men.
Hironori didn't die fighting bandits.
That was a story to protect Nagao's legacy. There was no saving mine. As his teacher, I could never be trusted again. I was granted the mercy to resign my position. I convinced myself the way of the bow had to survive. But the truth is, I am a coward who should have ended it long ago.
You told Tomoe all of this.
I wanted her to understand what it meant for me to teach again. And like everything else, she turned it against me.
You'll never redeem Hironori Nagao. And you won't change Tomoe. But today, you saved the people of Hiyoshi Springs.
With my new students,
I'll need you at Castle Canada.
my bow is yours. But Tomoe isn't done yet. We must keep hunting her.
We will, Sensei.
I think that, charm of immunity. Okay, small chance for enemy arrows to deal no damage. That's alright. I think that a fairly major part of a lot of these stories, or no, when I say these stories, I mean stories in general, when people, I don't know, fail or when something goes horribly, horribly wrong, a lot of the time, people, both in stories, at least in my experience, people tend to lose scope of the really important but small things.
with your uncle.
It's like Jin said, you know, you'll never be able to undo the mistakes you've made. But there's a lot of people down there in this fictional, in this, well, there's in this collection of polygons representing happy people. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I didn't sleep last night, like, at all, so I think I'm going to head off now and maybe sleep. I'm not at my best, I think.